In last week's videos, I visited Chugach State National Park and Eagle River. It's a shame you can't see what's behind me in my videos. My camera focuses on me and not the background, but that's what's behind me. Eagle River was about 20 miles outside of Anchorage, and there's just over 20,000 people who live there. It's in the Anchorage municipality. I think it would be a good place to live if you want to live in Anchorage, let's say, but you don't want to deal with all the people and all the cars. You have a little less in Eagle River, and Eagle River seemed to have pretty much everything you needed there. Now, personally, I would rather live in Chugach, which was a video 2 weeks ago, because that was a lot smaller and it was more in the middle of the woods in a way. If you go back outside of the center of Eagle River, you do have a lot more forest and a lot more mountains, but I still prefer Chugach over Eagle River. And Chugach State National Park was actually really nice to drive through. Again, there were very few tourists. We barely saw any cars, which was the best thing about it. You driving way back, you're really going well off of the highway. And there were a lot of, trails, of course, to walk on. I was a little disappointed because I didn't realize maybe I want to go hiking a little bit one time when I pull into one of the parks. And when I got there, the trail where I parked near was just too muddy to go on. I didn't have boots to walk up there. But I think it's going to be just like any other national park you go to. It's a lot of woods, a lot of trails. And I would like to go back there again. I'm not a big fan of the Anchorage area, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to go back anytime soon. But one time I'll make it back there. And here I'm standing in front of the courthouse in Valdez, where they also have the DMV inside of there and where you register where you're living. And a few other things, but I don't remember what they were. And that's the other neat thing I like about living in the small town is pretty much everything is in one building. You don't have to go very far to get things done. So now I changed my background because I like what it looks like back there. And again, you can't see much of it in the camera, but you can see a little bit.